Alright, we're finally live, guys.
Oh
We are finally live. And so welcome everyone to round 1 of the championship. And this is qualifying, this is not practice, so... yeah, those are the times at the moment, as you can see. I'm not sure how this will work, like, so what, I meet some of you guys and then ask you questions. Oh. Alright, I'll link the thing in Discord and do all those first of all. This V12 man goes for a bit of a spin. Right, there we go, everyone else is muted. We get this up, there we go, okay, I think those are the right settings. I'm pretty sure. Right, let me just link this in the chat so everyone can see. How long left? We got 1 minute and 40 left. I think what I'll do is commentate the first couple laps and then we'll go over to the drivers and yeah, see what they have to say about things. And if you are watching and you think, oh, I want to commentate, then that would be fantastic, because Mads has betrayed us all and has done NSX commentary. And Hamilton doesn't even have GT Sport, and well, Pace, he was here commentating yesterday and I have no idea what he's up to now, so but I think the situation that we have now is just letting the drivers have their talks and everything is fine, of course, because as you all know, I am the master of setting strong boosts and slipstreams and setting that all up perfectly. But of course, with the main priority being F1, it's good to see other people set up the championship. What am I doing? I'm trying to link in the stream for the past minute. It's just taking ages to load. T-Hawk is on pole position by a huge margin. That is massive. I don't think anyone else can challenge him. I mean, it's a bit like F1 really. You look at the midfield gaps there and they're all so close. But then apart from that, it's, yeah, a dominant Mercedes, or actually I should say a dominant Porsche, currently in the lead. This is going to be a long race, so hopefully people in the comments can, you know, entertain everyone if there's no action for a couple of moments. And of course it mostly will be about racing, but there can be some questions like I don't know, washing machines, your favourite washing machine company. Anyway, I'm just about to send a Discord link in, and I thought we had 1 minute and 40 left. And now it's 1:50. That must be because people are on their final laps. That makes sense. Right. Let's link this into Discord, which I said I was going to do about 3 minutes ago. And now it's, yeah, there we go. There's a link. And basically I have the job of what FOM does, Formula 1 management. You know, press the button to unmute the driver and listen into their, well, it would be team radio, but it's not really team radio, is it? So there's that. T-Hawk has no wheels. What? Does he not? Oh, these are shocking camera angles. He doesn't have any wheels. That's okay. Well, I think the first person we've got to have a listen to is, right. Let's unmute T-Hawk here. T-Hawk, hello. What's happened to your wheels? Yeah, you haven't got any wheels.
What's going on, boy? Why are you laughing?
You haven't got any wheels.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay. Right, okay, we got Lightning McQueen as V12 man here. It's time for the start of the race. Okay, right, let's begin then, let's start this now. And let's do what the horse commentators do, and they speak very quietly before the race starts, lining up for position, and it's actually, no, it's not different to F1 though, it's green lights there. That was different from last time, I do believe, but it is the Welshman who leads. I'm sure he was ninth, so I don't know what's happened there. So confusing, this game, GT Sport, but he is in the lead. And so far, so good, opening behind him. We have 59 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's going to be a long race. And Jensen is actually going for a move, and this isn't actually Jensen Button because, yeah, we don't have the budget to sign such a driver. But T-Hawk is like a hawk in a way, and he's in the background there, just wanting to pick up the scraps. And there's Pelly. And no, not the Brazilian football player. This is a fantastic driver, although he has made mistakes in F1 in the past, so let's stay tuned to him. But JB and Scar going a bit wider, and that allows Superhero now through, and he's gonna get up into P5. Good job from him. And it is the Stephen Jelly fan club at the back of the grid, but already a bit of a gap being made between Mr. Jack Meyer and Jensen. Although Jensen is closing in, but he did make a slight mistake there. But very interesting so far, and a big scrap in the midfield there as well. With T-Hawk and Kazizzle, and now talking about Kazizzle, he wasn't actually going to race today because he had no idea about it until yeah, I messaged him and said, do you want to race, because he was online, and yeah, GT Sport, and here he is. So he's going into the race quite well, blind, as he said. He had no idea what the settings are or anything, but he does have a car, and that's alright. Superhero with a 5/10 penalty just serving up there, and Pelly having a big moment there, but there we go, 1.4 seconds is now the gap. Big battle behind, and I think, oh, it's T-Hawk who's actually holding up the field here. which you could say, but I don't know, it's a bit too early on in the race to say things like that. But who knows what could happen there. If you had Robert Kubica in the lead of the Russian Grand Prix and was holding everyone up, you couldn't just say, oh, he's, you know, just wait a bit, he'll get quicker. Which he may do, but not the quick lap times that people behind would be aiming to achieve. And this is actually going to take a long time to get used to being on GT Sport without everyone being within a second of each other. It really is. So as we've got... Oh, well done, cameraman there. That was a fantastic camera angle there, looking at the track and then... Oh, there's a driver, that's what I'm supposed to be. Anyway, any questions for anyone in the comments? It can be about absolutely anything. I will answer them on the stream. But meanwhile, we have a battle with Superhero. Now, Superhero isn't actually a superhero. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, he's got past Pelly and he's now up into P3. Pelly's slotting in behind. We've got T-Hawk actually in P5 at the moment, which of course isn't the position he'd like to be. He'd like to be P1, of course, but he's 5th at the moment. Do you think Ferrari were right to tell Vettel to move over? I think not, and I have to agree with you on that. I'm not quite sure. I think it made sense for them to say to Leclerc, you know, don't screw over Vettel at the beginning of the race, because you could have the Mercedes having the slipstream and getting past, like Bottas did in 2017. But in saying that, if Vettel was, what, less than a second, or hovering over that second mark, and Leclerc was all over the back of him and he was holding him up, then yes, you need to introduce team orders. But you don't do that when Vettel's clearly the faster driver. I know there's dirty air in that, but at that moment, it made absolutely no sense for Ferrari to swap them around and let Hamilton close in by, what, 2-3 seconds? So that's what I think, and I really didn't like it when they left Vettel out too much, but, you know, they did that, and at least it taught them a lesson that, okay, right, we've got to think about how to deal with our drivers now. Because I think that was the only time, or the first time really, where they were in like a race-winning situation, the pair of them racing each other, apart from Bahrain, but Leclerc was faster. I think in Russia it was more even, although Vettel had the advantage in the race. But anyway, I'm supposed to be... Oh, another brilliant camera angle there. Well done, everyone. Whoever Mr. that camera guy was. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's just love to see a fantastic camera angle there. Anyway, please give us a like, and also subscribe if you already haven't. We're on 321, and that's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Just looking at the field, there's a massive battle going on. Well, when I say massive, it's, you know, it's getting there. It's Kazizl, it's Scar and it's V12 man, all fighting for position. And of course, Scar and V12 man, if this was F1, they'd be thinking, oh my goodness, Kazizl is right there. I can see Kazizl for once. He's not 2 million miles in the lead. But of course, on GT Sport, it's a different game, different handling system. So yeah, you got to factor in that as well, you know. yes, any more questions? And by the way, on the Russian Grand Prix, while many people are typing questions right now, yeah, we just, as I said before, congratulations Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton for winning the drivers and constructors. Even though they haven't, they basically have. And yeah, it's a massive shame, because without those first 8 races, we would be in for a fantastic title fight, and that's exactly what we thought, what we predicted from Austria onwards would happen, but it really didn't. I'm doing a bit of SOS there with commentary so someone else can join in so we can overview. British touring cars. I haven't seen much this season actually. It's mainly been F1 and MotoGP. Even now, I watched the highlights of MotoGP this week because it was in Thailand, home of Alexander Albon. The gap is now 1.2 seconds. This is going to be an amazing race up front. But yeah, I'm not sure actually what's going on with BTCC. I'll check that out now actually. Real Madrid struggling, but anyway, that's yeah, it's not football. This is the GC Sport Championship here, and well, if I've got to be honest, we have Mercedes in Jack Meyer and Jensen Floyd off, the start of the season. Then we have the Ferraris of Superhero, Pelli, and maybe the Red Bull of T-Hawk. And then we've got the midfield of JP, Kaziza, V12 man, and then we have Scott. I'm not going to say he's a Williams, let's say he's a Haas, okay, because he's got, a similar livery going on there with the black and gold. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times actually. And yeah, every year of course there's a championship battle because they rig the championship. They say, oh, let's put 100 kilograms on your car. Oh yes, fantastic. It's a bit like strong boost and slipstream, so I can't really complain about that anyway. V12 man into the pit. Out of the pits. So he will be going for the undercut, I presume, if that actually works. You go every year, so... Oh, okay, so... Well, that's interesting. Every year, if that was 2014, 2015, 2016, because that's when I went, then yeah. Anyway, what made you start FRL is the question, the next question. And well, as we have a look at the battle up front, I shall explain, because it is quite a long story. So, first of all, I was in another league, okay? And you may think, well, what's that got to do with FRL? But it does, just... it makes sense. So, I was in this other league, but it closed down. Poor organisation, all that. So I had no league to go in, and I thought, well, why not just start my own? And that's exactly what I did. And we only had, what, 10 to 14 drivers for the first few races, and actually the first season we only had, like, half the grid. But it gradually grew to the point where in season 6, I think, wait. Wait, hang on a second, I'm trying to do some maths. 3, 9, 4, 8, 3, 7, 2, 6. Yeah, season 6, so by the end of season 5 we had pretty much enough really for like 2 tiers. So we introduced Formula 2 in season 6, and then in season 7 we introduced Formula 3. And then the next season after that we did a second season of F1, F2, F3. And then of course we had the whole other league thing that happened, which was alright to start off with, but everyone knows how that ended up. And yeah, now we're back here, and we're off for... we're currently halfway through F1 Season 9, F2 Season 4, and F3 Season 3. By the way, someone made a pit stop. Oh yes, I think it was JB and V12 man actually fighting for position here. So it's very interesting indeed. Oh, JB going for a move there perhaps. And V12 man has to go wide. And off the track, who's going to come out on top? A big Stephen Jelly slide there. I don't even know if Stephen Jelly does slides or he's famous for it. But there we go. Oh, he's gone off the track. And he had a bit of a lead, so... what on earth happened there? So bizarre. Anyway, Kazizzle has left, and he's left completely, so we're down to 8. Hopefully we don't get a situation like last time where it was like Battle Royale Fortnite, where you had them dropping off one by one. Boy, oh yes, Mr. Junior, haven't heard from him in a while. Yes, it is good. It is fantastic, but yes, I had to relocate, and as a result, the streams are a lot better. There's Pelly now at pits, and he's off again. Anyway, I think... oh, I was gonna say let's have a word with V12 man, but he's probably concentrating, trying to get to JB, and the top 2, I want to ignore them because they're just battling tremendously. Teal'c under pressure. I'm not too sure, Oh yeah, I said I was gonna look at the BTCC championships just to see what they're like. But yeah, I'm interested to know from people, what is your favourite HB pencil? Because I think my favourite is a HB2 because yeah, I don't know, it's just it's quite common and I think that's what people prefer. But all from my own experiences, the HB2 is much better than HB1. Anyway, let's have a look at the touring cars and see what's going on with that. So, the finale is coming up, and we have a four-way battle for the championship. I do remember there was one point in the season, I think it was midway, like Alton Park and Snetterton, where Mr. Turkington looked like he was going to be celebrating by eating a lovely turkey. Because, well, after the championship, it's yeah, it's the holiday season and all that. But he is, yeah, he has a massive advantage. But he's messed up massively in the last couple of races, apart from getting the podium in Silverstone. So yeah, I hope he doesn't. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'd like to see someone new win the championship. So Dan Camish. Josh Cook, hopefully he can cook up a surprise. Oh dearie me, that's so bad. Oh, that's a good question. Language. French. German. Sorry, Teal'c. I don't know, it wasn't. It was just so hard. It was just so unbelievably hard. And when they say, oh, we have 7 tenses, we don't have just 3. And I kept saying, well, no, you're on. You know, I know you're all with the factual information and that, but hold on a second. Right. Past, present, and future. That's it. There's nothing else. There's not like a half past or a quarter to future. It's just past, present, and future. But they wouldn't listen and got everyone so confused. And still to this day, I have no idea why there is more than 3 tenses. That still has never been fully explained. So, to my knowledge, there's only 3 tenses: past, present, and future. Oh, and by the way, if my mic does make some noises, and just please tell me, like, if it does like a... Yeah, if it does that, then just please tell me. That would be fantastic. V12 man actually under pressure from Scar. And no, that's not the one from The Lion King, this is a different Scar. Oh, he's made another mistake. See, I get the feeling with V12 man is that he can be quick, but he just makes so many mistakes. He's a bit like Pelly and someone else, but Pelly's actually been alright so far today, and he's actually in the slipstream of T-Hawk. Oh, and by the way, if anyone here has Grand Theft Auto 5 and would like to sell some of my MC businesses later on, that would be fantastic. Oh dear. Wallbang like to make a return. Yeah, maybe actually. It's not. I mean, if he doesn't cause any drama, and we can have a peace treaty, then that would be fantastic. Because I never really had a problem with him. It was problems he had with other people. And here's Mr. Oxide, who has joined the comment section. He doesn't get Chinese writing. No, yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, it's just a bunch of squiggly lines for me, but that's because I don't know Chinese, but... Anyway, there's time for anything, and all I know is Konnichiwa, but that's Japanese, I think. Oh no, I know Honda. Yes, that's that's Japanese as well. Honda. But yeah, Oxide, as there's nothing really going on out on track, I'm not sure if we can delay the German Grand Prix. I was gonna say, for the German Grand Prix, I don't know if we can delay that by half an hour, because quite a few people said that before and we never did, because for one reason or another people wanted it to be 7 PM, like they have things to do afterwards, and yeah, it's not good for their schedule, unfortunately. It's alright for my schedule, but it's just everyone else we've got to take into account. So on that basis, I don't think it'll be possible unless you have everyone agreeing. It's a bit like F1 with the tyre situation at the start of the season. You've got one team dominating because they have a tyre advantage and everything like that, and then they say no, the other 9 teams say yes. But because that one person's saying no, they don't want to change the tyres, you can't change the tyres. Well, FRL can't do anything about that, so... Yeah, V12 man is actually quite far behind, so I might get him... yeah, just have a conversation with him. And see how things are going, but... right, let's have a look. Yeah, the race leader now is Jack Meyer still, 1.4 seconds. 1.5 now, he's gained 2/10 there. Excellent job. And he just lost it there. He's losing it because of the slipstream as well. But V12 man having a shocking performance here so far. Jelly got taken out of race 1. I just don't understand, like his name is Jelly at the end. Yeah, okay. It's funny, but... Oh, V12 man had no voice on Monday. Oh, in that case, let's see if he has a voice now, as he's gone slowly and made another mistake. So let's go and see what he has to say. Is V12 man here to tell us what's going on with his car?
I don't like the track. I'm not a fan of the track and the cars. Yeah, it's not going well.
Yeah, I think everyone can clearly see. Oh, yeah. that's not gone well either, that corner.
I prefer proper tracks, like a traditional track where there's barriers not in the way.
Yeah, I mean, you'll score points today, right? But it
Yeah.
won't be too good.
I'll get the big 2 points for Mercedes.
Oh, is it 2 points? Is it not?
4 points. Oh, it'd be
Is it the F1 point system, right?
yeah. I forgot I was doing the points, aren't I?
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's been a 2-horse race up front, by the way. With Jack Meyer and Jensen Floyd. For your race, I mean, do you think you can better that position, or is that going to be it? Do you think?
I'm gonna push on, see what I can do. Hopefully, I may be able to get Scar.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the gap's what, 11 seconds now, so he must have made a mistake or something's gone on. But yeah, Superhero, by the way, is a further 11 seconds in front of Scar, and then JB's 14 seconds in front of him. So yeah, it's gonna be challenging.
He's an angry Welshman.
Oh, he's lost the position from the lead. Something has happened there. Well, thank you, V12 man, for that. Oh, he's crashed into the wall again. Oh, it's an absolute disaster. Right, let's hear briefly from what's going on with him. If he's here.
Hello, Google.
What's just happened?
Say I have the grip of ops and I'm just saying handling it.
Oh yeah, I can see your tyres are not in perfect shape.
But that's the problem with the Nissan, it's too good with the fuel tyres. That's why it's impossible for me, I think.
Well, you never know what can happen in this race. Still, as half the race is gone, there's still half to go.
Hard to gain 7 seconds if you ask me.
Or anything is possible. If Pastor Maldonado can win a Grand Prix, then so can you. Oh, dear.
You're saying that to an FRL champion race.
Yeah, well, that was strong. It's different settings this time, so you know, it's like going from one generation of car to another. It's gonna take time, but I mean, you really were impressive in the first part of the race before that happened. So
Yeah, I gotta get down and focus.
all right, I'll let you go. Thank you very much anyway. For a quick
No
interview.
worries.
Alright, there we go. I think that worked out pretty well. Jack Goff is a BTCC driver. Yeah, I heard of. I think he won a race, or he's won a few races, I think, before. If I recall correctly. I can't remember, I think it was in Brands Hatch. Or Brands Hatch. Anyway. I think Jensen Ford's gonna win this race, but he's gonna have poor pace now. So you have to respond and try and pit. He won race 3. Oh, that's the reverse grid race, isn't it? So yeah, well done to him, but I don't know, it's not genuine, is it? It's not like he got pole position, or, you know, he just lucked into a good position probably. Which is, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd rather see the Russian Grand Prix. No, actually I don't know, because I like strong boost and slipstream, so what can I say about gimmicks? But there we go, V12 man has actually gone for a spin, and I wonder if he's going to be like Sebastian Vettel and say, bring back the V12s. And it would be so hilarious actually if they are actually racing with V12s, and I just have no idea. If someone can tell me in the comments, then that would be brilliant. It says we have 27 comments. Do we actually have that many? Or am I missing someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, 8. Oh no, we're all good, okay. Thought there was like a ghost commenter there, but it wasn't. Came in on formation lap for wets. Oh, so like Marcus Winkelhock in Europe in the Nürburgring in 2007. With that brilliant strategy. And it was such a shame as well that they stopped the race and it was a safety car. Oh dear. He spun again, and I think he may have almost given up, but no, he's going again. And he's still continuing on his way. Spiker, yeah, I remember Spiker Super Guru. I really miss those teams, you know, the ones that were right at the back, like Virgin Racing, which were then Marussia, oh, and then Manor, Lotus, and then K10 of course, and HRT. Those three teams, I really do miss them. It was such a shame when they went. And we haven't seen, I mean, you got Haas, the only new one was Haas, right? But with them, you see, they're actually good. They're not an underdog really as such. They're a midfield team, although they're quite slow for some reason. You know, I'd like to see a team like that return. Obviously that's not going to happen with the one suggested there, but I don't know. I really would like to see more teams, because more teams you get more action out on track. And people can complain and say, oh, the races are boring, but if you had 26 cars, which is the maximum the FA can allow for, and you have 13 teams, then you're going to have an epic Grand Prix. Because if only the top 10 can score points, then you're going to have 16 drivers who aren't going to score points. So that's, oh, it would be so amazing if that can happen. But of course, those who don't do well and don't score points, they're going to be in a tough financial situation. So how do you sort that out? I'm not too sure. There was once 2 Lotus teams in one season. Oh yeah, it was Team Lotus and then Lotus GP or something like that. It was, yeah, the team known as Renault now, when they were Lotus. So yes, that was true. And they had to change because it was just so confusing for everyone. Yeah, it's a shame with Porsche, and I'm not quite sure what happened with Wagen or Wagon. Not too sure what happened with them, but if I had the ultimate power in deciding who could come back, and they would say yes, I'd come. You know, I join back to Formula One. I'd say bring back as a request. So how many teams have we got to choose from? There's 10 teams so far. We need 11, 12. So only 3 teams. I'd say Toyota. Bring back Toyota. Bring back BMW, because you know those guys have got so much money they can spend on development, and they're not going to be like a Racing Point. They're not going to be struggling. I'd say bring back BMW, bring back Toyota, and maybe for Honda to have their own team. But because Red Bull are now suppliers, I wouldn't say so, because that would mean there could be a few tricks being made there. Although McLaren are going to be running those Mercedes engines, so I don't know. I think I'd like maybe Jaguar to return actually, or the Arrows team, or Minardi. That would be brilliant, because those are my favourite teams. Hello Mads, welcome. Benetton, yes! Oh, Jordan as well. Jordan, the F1 team. Yellow cars. Although we have Renault right now, so... yeah, but a full yellow, those cars were awesome. Yeah, Mads, we've been talking about HP pencils, washing machines, anything apart from GT Sport right now. And I've actually unprofessionally advertised my MC businesses. If anyone has GTA 5 and would like to sell, then yep, I'll be available after the session. Anyway, let's speak to one of our drivers. The 2005 Renault livery was amazing. It certainly was amazing. As Jack Meyer has left. And he's left the party. Goodness me. I have no idea what's happened there. But yeah, since our race leader has a 32-second lead, let's hear from the race leader.
Quickly as well.
Hello, race leader.
It's a bit like Vettel. He's quick but making mistakes quite often.
Jensen Floyd, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, it seems like he's not there, so let's go over to T-Hawk and see what T-Hawk has to say during the race. T-Hawk, how's your race been so far?
It's been absolutely shite. When I ran out of fuel, almost instant, my wheel is fucking around with me, and everything's great.
Well, you're doing alright at the moment. You're P4, you're... yeah, pretty much, well, yeah, bang on in the middle there of... yeah, not being in the podium, but not being in that scrap for the minor points. What position do you think you will end up here today?
Could have fucked up the podium. Even if I would have fucked up that much today, finish on first race of the season.
Interesting. Well, yeah, good luck for the remainder of the race, of course. And yeah, thanks for the interview so far. As yeah, that was Steve. At this point, this is where we like. If it was Strong versus Slipstream, this is where the crowd be going wild. Like, whoa! This is where it's gonna get really interesting. Actually, Mads might be available to do the last couple of laps, so I might, because I know Jensen's in the lead and that, I'll leave this party and I'll get Mads in a new one, and hopefully we can do like the last couple of laps. There we go. Yes. Oh, we've got 15 minutes left. They're all so spread out. There's huge gaps. Absolutely everywhere. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, hello. Someone to talk to.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. Goodness.
Are we live?
Yeah, there's only what, 14 minutes left of the race.
Can I get an invite to the lobby so I can see what's going
I'm not sure I can invite you.
I can't commentate on something I can't see.
Wait, can you see if you go to lobbies? Does it pop up and say?
To load the game up first.
I think that
Is
this
it
is how
open?
the game works. Yeah, it should be like it's friends of friends of friends. So.
Oh, I haven't even done DG Sport update.
What?
Not enough space.
You were complaining to me. Like, oh, unprofessional, look at all this. You're taking so long again, really? You're doing this. And then you just do what I did.
Don't have enough space.
Oh.
It's a huge mistake joining this hard.
Well, have you got the stream up?
We'll have in a moment.
Yeah, there's only a 10-second delay, so it's not ideal, but yeah, there's not long left anyway. There's not long to go.
Sorry guys, this was very unprofessional.
Yeah, I was talking about other things. I haven't really focused on the race too much in the last 20 minutes.
Anyway, who is Jensen is leading?
Yeah, he's
Well,
dominating.
What is the strategy around here?
I'm not too sure. I think he's done 2 stops, maybe 1 or 3. He's definitely done 1 though. That's all I know for sure. Have we got more comments coming in? The only good Sauber in the... Oh, right, I see what you mean. No idea who that's... what that is. V12 man says, ice so quick. Or tuber bike rider with the most unpronounceable name. Oh! Toprak Rezgatioglu. Wow, what a name. Nobody can catch you. V12 man on commentary while racing. My brake keeps failing. I'm having to use my handbrakes. To stop. Have you moved the wire like last time? Oh, there seems to be a conversation going on. 10 minutes to go.
How can V12 man be fixing and driving then?
Well, he's on pause at the moment, but he's 4 minutes and 56 seconds off from the race lead.
Who do you think is the favorite to win the championship?
I think Jensen, because he's currently a minute ahead of everyone else. And, I mean, his only competitor was Jack Meyer, but he left for some reason. So... yeah, I
Hilly up third. Like, ahead of Chief.
Yeah, as the race leader is into the pits, and away he goes.
Can you get the fastest lap
I don't know. I think you can, maybe, I don't know. I think it's the F1 point system they're using.
Have there been any good battles on the track while I was away?
Yeah, there was a few battles at the start, and we had like the first half of the race was Jensen versus Jack Meyer, but the last half an hour hasn't been entertaining. So yeah, hopefully things get better here. We have Scar catching... oh no, JB I think is trying to catch Scar. And Pelly is yeah, he's trying to catch Superhero for 2nd place.
Interesting.
V12 man says, yes, I fully pressed it and nothing happens. Oh dear. Well, maybe you have to go to X and square. V12 man for the rest of the race. Oh dear. MFD says it'll be the Papa John's box. Like he said with the F1, could you get more drivers? For GT Sport, I think you're on about. Yeah, well we had Kazizel racing today until he went. We had Jack Meyer, so we had 9, so yeah, we could get up the field to improve the on-track racing. That's definitely something we could consider.
Well, people should not be leaving when they start the race to begin with.
Yeah. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure if they have penalties because they retired out on track. But we'll see what the stewards have to say about that afterwards. And thankfully, unlike F1, they actually have a full race replay that you can see, and you can like view different people's POVs. So we don't have to ask people to record. Luckily. 12 man has spun again. Yep, 6 minutes left. Yeah, V12 man not having a great race, but he did have the pace early on to do well.
Maybe we should call a safety car or something. To bunch the field up.
Yeah.
But Jensen looks so dominant. He will definitely be the favorite for the title.
Oh yeah. We need Jack Meyer to challenge him, because otherwise, yeah, he's gonna just whiz away with things right now. Anyway, the race calendar. I do not know where the next race is, so I'll try and find that.
I can find out while you do commentary.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's in the chat. I think it's on the PSN chat. It might be in the announcements chat actually, if you look. Or rules and regulations, or I don't know. But yeah, so Pelly's actually just got past Superhero, so Pelly now up into P2. Minutes 50 seconds left, and yes, we're definitely going to have Jensen winning the first race of the season. And he sets the fastest lap on lap 20. So he's doing an amazing job. That car is superb.
So this is the first of 10 races, right?
Yeah, I think it's 10. It might be 11 or 9. Anyway, I'll definitely be able to check after. But yeah, I mean, I think the race leader can afford to maybe, on this next lap, just to slow down so he doesn't have to do an extra lap. Because he's got a 50-second lead.
And who didn't turn up today? We have the driver list.
Yeah, we know a couple of people who didn't race today.
Why didn't they show up? It's a shame they were the first race of the season.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but we'll definitely find out or yeah, the GT Sport admins will find out for sure on why that happens. One and a half minutes to go. Jensen's actually pulled away by 3 seconds there.
Who do you think can challenge Jensen in the time? Because he definitely seems to be the favorite right now, looking at this race. Where was Cassizel and Jack Meyer before they left?
Jack Meyer was like leading by a second.
Was it his connection?
He had a spin and then something happened and he left. But with Cassizel, he was battling with like the 12-man Scar. He was like a Haas, you know, in real life F1, battling in midfield. Any more? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's more questions. What's your favourite Hoover? Henry Hoover, maybe. It's the only one that I know. Oh, there's Dyson as well. That's a good one. Matt, what's your favourite Hoover?
Kevin Magnussen.
The Kevin Magnussen Hoover, okay. I've never heard that one before. Anyway, Jensen Floyd is going to hoover up victory here today because he is going to win the race. Here he comes across the line, and thank goodness the race is over because that was very boring at the end there.
MFD10 has asked, did you have a little Tykes car?
What's that? Oh, wait, what's that supposed to be? What car is that?
MFD10, can you tell us in the comments what car is that?
And he says no, Deneen. Yeah, Deneen couldn't race today as well. Pelly, this is gonna be the biggest gap in FRL history with 1 minute and 2 seconds. Extraordinary. As T-Hawk and Superhero. Oh, action at last! Thank goodness. Look at this. They're banging wheels.
Ooh, side by side.
Yes, I can't believe this.
Slipstream. Oh, look at the speed.
Yeah, they're battling so hard here. Of course, it being the final lap. But I think it's going to be super... No, it's not! T-Hawk's going to get the run. Oh my goodness me. Oh, T-Hawk lifts off the throttle. Superhero. No, it's... Oh, T-Hawk gets third there. He got him. T-Hawk gets third place. Well, it's going to be Scar who's going to pick up fifth. And you'll see the order appear very, very soon. But yes, that will be the end of yeah, the GT Sports.
Can you invite the drivers in so we can hear?
Oh yeah. Get some interviews going.
Yes.
position raised, 1 position gained, and fastest lap. So yeah, a superb race there. I'll definitely save that. There we go. And yeah, let's invite people in. And if you want, actually, you can try and find a solo session if that's what you're gonna do next. Just to plan in advance, because I know that takes ages to do. But yeah, in the meantime, let's hear from the drivers. Alright, there we go. Just get people in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's for sure. Oh, I've got all these guys on mute, I think. I need to unmute them. Right, just suggest the other drivers, T-Hawk, or if there's anyone. I think I've missed quite a few, actually.
What happened?
Oh dear. Alright, well, let's hear from Pelly first of all, because he finished, I think, in second place. 1 minute and 3 seconds behind. Oh dear. What happened there? But I mean, first of all, how was your race? How would you summarize your race?
For me, it was a good race, but I made some mistakes, spinning some few times around and losing it sometimes at the pit stop. So yeah, but for the it was a good race apart of those mistakes.
Yeah, and despite those mistakes, you still ended up with P2, getting past Superhero late on. So yeah, without those mistakes, do you think you could have challenged for victory?
No, very simply. I don't know. At this track, Jensen is very quick. I hope not for on at least on I hope on all the tracks it will be closer, but on this track he is very quick, so it was impossible.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get more thrilling virtual racing like we saw on the final lap with T-Hawk and Superhero. But yeah, for the next race, actually, where is the next race?
Blue Moon Speedway in
No, it's Auto Police, isn't it? That's what it's got on the calendar.
Right, let me check it out.
Autopilot,
Auto
okay.
Police, then Blue Moon Speedway.
Oh yeah, you're right. Auto Police.
How do you think you'll go for the next track, Pelly?
At what track?
Autopolis. Autopolis.
I don't know. It's not my favorite circuit. I don't know. I hope I'm on the podium. But we will see.
Yeah, of course. Well, congratulations anyway. It's still you know, a load of points to take on to the next race. And yeah, good luck for the next race and tomorrow, of course, as
Yeah.
well.
Tomorrow. Especially tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, next up we have the race winner, and that is Jensen Floyd, who dominated the race. Wow, what a performance.
Hello.
Talk us through it.
Well, I mucked up my final qualifying lap, which I was about 4/10 up by touched the gravel on the entry to a long straight, which cost me pole position, but Jack did a really good job anyway. And yeah, start the race, just tried to keep within his slipstream. We kept me close to him down the streets. And yeah, it was quite unfortunate what happened to him. Spinning out, going on to the bridge, it was quite a hard corner to have good traction on, so quite unlucky for him. But yeah, to be honest, I don't want to say this in a boasting sort of way. It was quite a boring race, but
Yes.
yeah. Hopefully next race we're gonna have another race like that. Hopefully all the way through it, instead of just a start.
Yeah, indeed, and well, the next track is Autopolis or Autopolis or whatever it's called. So yeah, I mean, do you think you can continue this momentum? This
It's one of my favourite tracks, Autopolis, since it came out. Really like the Group 1 cars going around there, mainly the Formula cars, but hopefully these Group C machines could deliver me another good race.
Alright then, yeah, well done, congratulations, the first ever winner, of course, of this new championship, and yeah, all the best for the next race, this
Thank
time
you.
next week.
Thank you.
And next up, we have T-Hawk, who got a podium, so yeah, talk us through your race, T-Hawk, and yeah, talk us also through that last lap battle as well, the superhero.
My entire race was just absolute shit. Like from the start on, I got off the line decent enough, but then spun in the first step going onto the straight. Made an amazing safe row, just like in F3 yesterday. And yeah, then I just kept on making mistakes and falling back a bit. I am quite surprised that I did get the podium in the end, but I think I could have definitely gotten P2 if I wouldn't have made all those mistakes, but still podium, it is good enough for me. Especially that last lap was a bit messy, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Because with Spectre in front of me, it seemed like his tires were completely dead and he braked about, I don't know, 50 meters earlier than I did. So unfortunately we had a lot of contact. But I did try to ride up for him so we can have a proper battle to the end, but yeah, we just kept on having contact, and in the end I think we also got a 0.5 second penalty before we landed in the last corner.
Yeah, but yeah, of course you came out on top of that battle anyway, and to start off with a podium is fantastic. Although the gap to the front is yeah, quite concerning. Do you think you can improve on that in the next track?
But like usually this track up here today and Autopolis are probably the worst, most hated tracks in this entire game for me. Just can't drive them for shit. So I'd be happy if I finish somewhere around the top 5 or top 6. But yeah, hopefully if some kind of miracle happens I can even be closer to a lead this time, but at the moment it just seems like Meyer engines in Floyd are just dominating.
Yeah, well, hopefully things can get better. If not in the next round, after that, when the tricky tracks are out the way for you. And yeah, all the best for the next race this time next week.
Thanks.
And last, and unfortunately least anyway for those who finished, I think, V12 man.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, we know what happened to you in the first part of the race, but what happened at the end?
My brake pedal stopped working. I was having to use my handbrake into corners. Some corners it was okay, some corners it just didn't work. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Were you at that point catching the car ahead, or was there?
Oh, it was long gone. Yeah. Yeah, it was long gone by then. I was catching, but then I just made another mistake. The problem was, after I think 2 laps, my tyres just went off, and then I just kept going wide, spinning. With those first 2 laps on new tyres, I was reasonably quick compared to people ahead, but it was just as soon as a few laps in, I just didn't have any pace compared to them.
Yeah, that's such a shame, but at least you pick up some good points there. And of course, are you hoping to, yeah, get a good result for the next race and hopefully not have a brake failure?
Yeah, I should do a bit better. I'm not a fan of the circuit, but it's a bit, I'd say, better suits the cars we're driving.
Yeah. And hopefully we get some better action there too. So, yeah, good luck for next week's race then.
Thank you.
And yeah, congrats with the points anyway. Right, that's everyone, right?
Think so.
Excellent. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and yeah, you don't need to send your povs in because we've got access to all cameras. So yeah. Well, if there's anything that needs to be investigated, I don't know if there is. Maybe there will be, but yeah, V12 man. Hopefully you can do the standings. And get them up when you can do that, and yeah, until next week for Autopolis or Topolis, whatever it's called. That's it. So yes, until then, thanks for watching, and until next time for F2 tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Kevin Magnussen. Super Aguri. Honda. Toyota. BMW. Porsche,
Hurry
Nissan.
the fuck
Nissan.
up.
V12 engines. V12 man.
V12?
V10 man. V8 man. V6 hybrid man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damon.